It's Judge Vibe. It's Judge Vibe. It's vibing. It's Judge Vibe.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another vibe. You know it's JEJE vibe.
It's JEJE vibe.
You know you're in the right place. Don't need to just sit back, relax, and we're gonna have an exciting episode.
Yep.
You know I got the queen with me.
She's back.
Like she never left.
Like I never left.
So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video too. Don't be darling. Welcome to the JEJE Vibe family. Today we're going to be, I think this is a circle back. We're going back to one of the episodes which was in red lights about the incompetent judge.
Yep.
Who was held for systemic incompetency.
So she finally got out of the red light.
So now this is like an update, and I think this is going to be like the final. I hope this is going to be the final news about Judge Peterson.
Well, I mean, hey.
Because she has been dismissed.
She has been dismissed, so I guess this is the end of the news for her.
This is the end of the news. So we're going to start with the drama.
Yep.
And we begin tonight with breaking news at 11. The Atlanta Police Department has just released 2 hours of body cam footage of the arrest of Douglas County Judge Christina Peterson.
The arrest happened early Thursday morning at a Buckhead Lounge. This afternoon, the judge and her attorney held a news conference saying they believe the charges should be dropped. We have covered the foul language and added some blurs for decency here, but here's a look at that body camera footage. Officers arrive at Red Martini on Peachtree Street, and there's already a commotion in progress. Peterson says she was trying to help a woman who was reportedly being attacked by an unnamed man. That's when Peterson comes up to the woman and those arriving officers.
Let her go! Let her go! Let her go!
This is not an acceptable behavior.
Nope.
For a judge.
Exactly.
Knowing that you're a judge. Like, you're a sitting judge. And, like, yeah, you can go out, you can have fun. But you have police officers who are handling or trying to, like, stop a scene from happening. And you're coming there to let her go, telling the police officers to let her go. Like, trying to take her out from the police officers.
Because you're a judge.
Because you're a judge.
I think you overstepped your boundaries this time.
Crazy.
One of Peterson's charges includes simple battery against him.
And like the people are telling her like, that's a cop. Like you're going to fight a cop.
Yeah, the power got in her head.
Crazy.
And you're a judge. Just a judge.
It's not clear right now if she hit an officer or not.
You're supposed to just judge a case. That's the most of the power that you have.
And also, this is you are not just you are the law. You should be an example of what the law is.
We've already admitted that she didn't even know the law right from the beginning.
Crazy.
That she had no business being there in the first place. We've already admitted that right from the beginning.
You're Lady Justice.
So she won't know better.
You have the cops who are law enforcement. Who are the people who you send to go enforce the law that you created. Now you're fighting. It's like
I get it.
Crazy.
Officers.
What's your first and last name?
Play with somebody else, Freeman. You can Google me and find me anywhere in America.
Tonight we are working to go through more of that footage. We have more information.
Go Google me.
And Peterson's side of the story inside our story on 11alive.com.
So she was arrested, and then this happened.
The state Supreme Court issued its ruling in the case of embattled probate judge Christine Peterson. The High Court ruled the Douglas County probate judge should be removed from office immediately.
Like, she should be removed immediately.
Well, I agree.
Voters had already voted to remove Christine Peterson from office. She lost her primary earlier this year.
And then we also heard some people come out and talk on our behalf, trying to now sue or something.
The lawyer was saying they should release the body cam. And they released the body cam only for them to see that she was the one who was aggressive. And even before this, like, the people in that area in Douglas County has already voted her out. Like, they don't want you. She has lost the primary. So she was going out anyway. But the Supreme Court is like, immediately. Like,
Supreme Court says she's got to go right away.
Right away. Like, you got to go.
It would appear business as usual at the Douglas County Probate Office, but it's not. Judge Christina Peterson is out.
Thank God something did happen.
The community has been buzzing about this one. The Georgia State Supreme Court saying in its Tuesday morning ruling, quote, the judge exhibited a consistent pattern of misconduct that stemmed from willful misconduct in office.
They get a big head once they get into whatever, area they're in, and they're like, oh, I can get away with anything.
They held to a higher standard, so you know what I'm saying, they gotta do what's needed for the community.
The state high court decision follows a recommendation by the Judicial Qualification Commission to remove Peterson. It found she violated 28 of 30 counts against her. The Fox 5i team has detailed many of the missteps, including asking the public to cash app her birthday gifts on social media.
Crazy.
Oh, no, not a judge. She get paid too much anyway. No, sir, she get paid entirely too much money to ask
I
for
think
some
what
cash
really
out.
pissed the
court noted
Supreme
Peterson did
Court
not
is
attack
because
their due
she
process.
makes more money than them.
Like, her salary is something else. Like, she's getting paid than the chief judge of
Crazy.
the states. Crazy.
By not allowing her an attorney after a discrepancy over a marriage license. Peterson's attorney, Lester Tate, told Fox 5, quote, we were able to provide her with a vigorous defense, getting numerous counts dismissed, even though we lost the ultimate battle today.
There's some old sayings, right, about, you do as a child when a child, but then you do as an adult when you get older.
Crazy.
All right. Now, Peterson was supposed to remain in office through the end of the year. Now an interim must be appointed. It's worth noting that Valerie Vi won her race against Peterson during the primary season. So it'll be interesting to see if she is appointed. That will be happening via the judge who will make at the courthouse to make that appointment. It's also worth noting that the assault against a police officer, the alleged assault against a police officer that Peterson is facing, that had nothing to do with today's decision. Reporting live from Douglasville, Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.
So she inherited that phrase, systemic incompetence.
Crazy. That's what you're going to be known for. That's your legacy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. So Peterson had a response. And this was what she has to say.
Good morning.
Joining us this morning is Judge Christina J. Peterson in the building. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
In case you're unaware of who we're talking about, Judge Christina Peterson, Douglas County's probate court judge, first African-American and woman probate judge of Douglas County. She's the first African-American.
First African-American judge for Douglas County.
Man.
And you're going to be known for systemic incompetence.
That's sad.
That's sad, yeah. That's sad.
And woman judge who was initially elected to the bench by the people as opposed to being first appointed. My first question, after reading all these headlines, are you still Judge Christina Peterson?
Well, I will always be judge, but no, I'm
No, you're not.
serving as of yesterday.
That ship don't sail. No, you're not.
Always be judge. I guess she might go have a TV show called like Judge Judy and the rest of them. So that's why she's like,
Yeah, who wants to go there for you to now judge their case systemically incompetence?
Crazy.
From a Supreme Court decision.
Okay, this decision says you acted in willful judicial misconduct.
Willful.
And
now willful. judicial, like
purposefully.
That stemmed from 50 ethics charges?
50.
Well,
50 ethics
charges.
Crazy.
In less than how many months that you've been there? Crazy. The lawlessness.
This is crazy.
It's kind of a long story, but basically, when I was elected, there were certain subsets of the county that didn't want me to be serving Douglas County. Of course, I was a history maker. I was the first female, first black, first Democrat, because we're...
She says she's a history maker.
She's not the first that's saying it. We have a couple of them in our red light special.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope we get past this stage. But let's go.
Still partisan in that race. So ever since I was elected, people started filing charges, frivolous complaints against me, baseless complaints. But the JQC was weaponized, honestly, in my opinion, against me and pursued these charges. So ultimately, they came up with 50. If we break down the 50, you would be thinking, why are we here?
Crazy.
But in essence,
so you're not accountable for your actions
at all.
They don't talk about that. They dismissed 20 before we even got to trial.
Okay.
When we went to trial, the hearing panel got rid of another 10, so 20 was left, and 20 stemmed from 5 incidents that had really, if you want to be honest, nothing I could control. Okay, so it
crazy.
No accountability
or whatsoever. Oh, they coming against me because I'm a black woman. Crazy.
She's a history maker.
No accountability or whatsoever.
They tried me in a court of
she ain't gonna change
instead of really looking at and seeing if I did anything. Nothing I have done has been willful.
Right. So misconduct. What were they saying that you violated? Like which conduct?
Well, for starters, if you look and at these charges, all of them were pretty much run by one station. It was Fox 5 and it was a Randy Travis. Okay.
Conservative media. Blame it on them. Blame it on the Republican media. Like, blame it on Fox News. Like
crazy.
It's Fox News that's the only people running this whole campaign to like smear my name.
Because she's a Democrat.
She's a Democrat, a black Democrat.
Those were leaning articles, and basically one charge was they said I did a courthouse wedding where I violated courthouse security. But when we went to trial, you saw that I didn't let those people in the courthouse. That was the sheriff's deputy that did that. So if you see on the video,
she done throw somebody under the bus now.
Straight up, man. That wasn't me.
There's 15 people coming in the courthouse. That wasn't Judge Peterson.
Even though I was there, that wasn't me.
And that was the sheriff's deputy conducting his own African wedding and letting 15 people in. They just
so they're busy conducting weddings after hours.
Weddings in the courts. Can the sheriff conduct weddings?
The sheriff cannot initiate weddings.
The sheriff doesn't even besides.
Yeah, but she said she happens to be there, so I guess it's the judge wedding the sheriff's.
The video and made it look like I was doing it.
Oh, but were you there?
Yeah, I was there, but I had a wedding. I had a Hispanic couple, a couple and their 2 kids, and I was going to do mine outside. But then I called the sheriff and I said, "Hey, your people are here. They're doing weddings." He was like, "Well, my pastor deputy is there. You go on inside, you find the security." So I went inside and did my wedding because his deputy was there doing his, and he had the door open. Never mind that. They said,
my question is, who is the judge that's doing the deputy sheriff's wedding?
Like who's conducting that?
Who's the judge? We would like to know. Apart from Peterson, that happens to be there also.
Like
we would like to know.
The trial and the sheriff was like, "I don't believe I said that. I don't know." Trying to play the game. And in essence, they, the panel stated they believed the sheriff when he said, "I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that."
Oh wow.
So then, but the evidence came out that we don't have a policy. There was not a courthouse security protocol.
So how did you get in trouble for it?
Because it's me.
Oh.
You have to understand what this is. That is because it's me.
It's because it's me. the history maker, the first black woman.
Either way.
It's me. They just have this vendetta against me. Everybody. Because it's me. Why you?
The panel says they identified 28 proven counts of misconduct out of 30 alleged violations. As me reading that, that seems like they said you definitely did 28 of the 30.
And that
like, guarantee 28 you did it. Like, out of 30 misconduct.
is something. So I don't know. Y'all haven't really been following the trial and the I don't know if you've been following. The trial was actually published on YouTube.
Okay.
So all of it's on YouTube. There's other charges such as there was a case where a woman thought I didn't sign an order in time. It had been 60 days. Keep in mind that I'm still waiting on.
Anyway.
That's ex-Judge Peterson for you.
A whole lot of blaming and pointing fingers and not even being accountable
for our actions.
For actions. He's out here saying that she's still a judge. So, guys, that's Judge Peterson.
Ex-Judge Peterson.
Ex-Judge Peterson. She's no longer a judge. She has been dismissed. We've talked about it in the previous episode. If you haven't seen the episode, we're going to put the link in the description. And you're welcome to JEJE Vibe. Hope you enjoyed the vibe. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Tell us what you guys feel about Judge Peterson. Drop a comment. Let us know. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye now. Is JEJE Vibe. Is JEJE Vibe. We move. Let's go. Let's roll.